This autumn we've started a brand new project, which is the Young Curator project, which is a pilot for us, for young people 13 to 25 to get involved, and also their first project is the rehanging of this masterpiece.
I think it's a really personal space, your artist studio, so it's really interesting that he painted that into his painting as well as painted himself. It's a really personal approach to do, and it makes you feel really welcomed into this painting.
Well, this painting is especially appealing because Bouts has used a mix of art as well as architecture. So you can see in the painting the use of vanishing points. So it really embraces the three-dimensional side of art, which brings the architecture into it. So it makes you feel that you could literally walk up to the painting and step into it.
What I found interesting about St. Luke's drawing the Virgin and Child was the vibrancy of the paint, like throughout, like from the cerulean blue in the sky to the crimson cloth draped around Mary. The vibrancy was like really bold, and that's what stood out to me the most.
So obviously we're in our second lockdown, so it's a bit different to normal times. We're meeting online with our Young Curators, and we meet once a week. And through discussion, they're kind of making the decisions about the exhibition. So for example, the blue on the structure, that's actually the blue of the tiles in the painting, which is what they've selected.
Please reveal your answers to the camera. No camera. Okay.
Oh, I think that's pretty.
Tiles blue, tiles blue, tile blue, blue tiles blue.
And the exhibition title itself is called Working from Home with Bouts. So we're all in our different spaces, but kind of connecting online to make these decisions. I'm super passionate about engaging young people in the arts because I myself had a really transformative experience as a former member of Take Collective. And what I really got from that experience was being taken seriously by a large arts organisation, and that's kind of what I want the young people who are going to be young curators with us to get from this experience, is kind of the transferable skills, learning from the different art departments and seeing what it really takes to have an exhibition here.
When I met Jane, the head of collections, I think what surprised me most was that the artist didn't do it by himself. It was actually a group of apprentices that made the painting. I initially thought that it was just him, and to think that a team of artists actually all got together and made it, I think is really cool.
When I met Jane, head of collections, I learned that the painting was originally painted onto a wooden panel, and then it was transferred onto canvas for conservation purposes.
They're going to have the opportunity to plan and deliver events for other young people. I hope it kind of gives them an interest in the museum sector and makes them kind of think about this as a career path.
I wanted to become a young curator because I entered the Bouts competition, done by the Bouts Museum in June, and I found that experience really interesting. And so I wanted to be part of creating similar experiences for the other young people. Also, being a young curator is going to help us for applying to universities, because I want to work in creative industries.
I wanted to become a young curator because I'm actually interested in being a curator career-wise after I graduate from university. And the reason why I really would like to be a curator is I really like the idea of inspiring people to become interested in art. And I also think that it would be really great if we could actually engage young people with the Bouts painting and teach them about how it links right back into relevant issues in our society today. Specifically, 2020's limitations, and how no matter your creative space, you can still create amazing art.
So I'm most excited about being able to bring creative opportunities to local people in the area.
I hope as a young curator to bring the audience and the public back to the painting, especially since it's been away from the boards for so long. I hope to draw people back to it and gain more knowledge than they did before.
As a young curator, I think our main goal that we were trying to achieve was to bring young people into the picture. We wanted something that young people could understand and relate to in a way that had never been seen before, because art tends to be conceived that it's this highbrow thing that you've got to have so much knowledge about to understand, but it's not. It's something that we can all enjoy and engage with, and we want to create a space where young people can talk about art and express our feelings and opinions about art and what it makes us feel. And we also, this is a great opportunity to do that with the Bouts painting.
This project's been generously funded by the National Heritage Lottery Fund.